Have you ever faced a challenge that felt absolutely impossible to overcome? Maybe it was a setback, a loss, or just a mountain of doubt that weighed you down. If you've ever been there, you're not alone. Throughout history, people have looked for inspiration to help them push through tough times. And for me, one of the most powerful examples is St. Paul. Now, St. Paul wasn't always a pillar of faith. In fact, he started off completely against everything he would eventually stand for. But something changed. He found a new direction, a deeper purpose. And with that transformation, Paul dedicated his life to sharing hope, even when it meant facing danger, rejection, and endless obstacles. What really inspires me about St. Paul isn't just his words, it's his relentless spirit. Picture this, crossing rough lands in ancient Anatolia, speaking to people who didn't want to listen, sometimes even risking his own safety. He wasn't afraid of struggle because he believed that every trial was a step closer to something greater. One of my favorite things Paul ever wrote is this: "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith." That's powerful. It reminds me that resilience isn't about having it easy. It's about refusing to give up, even when things get tough. Paul taught that no matter where you start, you can find your true path. He believed that everyone, no matter their past or present doubts, could rise above their circumstances. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. When Paul struggled, he leaned on faith, on purpose, and on hope. He kept moving forward, step by step, believing that each small act of courage mattered. Sometimes I think about how Paul must have felt, alone, misunderstood, facing impossible odds. But he kept going, fueled by the idea that his journey could inspire others to do the same. And that's what I want you to take away from his story. No matter what you believe or where you are in life, you have the power to overcome your own challenges. Maybe you're facing something huge right now. Maybe the world feels like it's against you. But remember St. Paul, his courage, his passion, and his faith. You are stronger than you think. So when the road gets rough, keep going. When you feel lost, look for that spark of hope. And when you doubt yourself, remember, you can choose your path and you can fight for the life you want. St. Paul's story isn't just history. It's a reminder that even the most unlikely people can change the world, starting with their own lives. So take a deep breath, hold on to hope, and keep moving forward. Your journey matters, and you are never alone.